Alright, so we're going to cover facing movements for color guard. It's a different set of facing movements for the purpose that you're carrying the American flag, so there are no about faces with the American flag and no facing movements because it's a sign of retreat, and we don't do that with the U.S. flag in accordance with the flag code. So first things first, with color guard, your position of attention is with your feet together, so you're not going to be standing at your 45 degree like you've been taught. For color guard, you'll actually be with the balls of your feet and the heels of your feet grounded together. Everything else is exactly the same. So first thing is I'm going to teach the color guard about face, which is, we call it a TLC, and what it's going to be is on the command, first move is you're going to take your left foot right in front of your right foot, making a T. Count 2, you're going to bring your right foot all the way around, making an L, and then the C is just for closing. So in real time, the way it's going to look is up, out, peace. 1, 2, 3. And count 1 again, you're going to come across, you're going to put your left foot in front of your right foot as a T, bring your right foot around as an L, and then close. So again, up, out, peace. 1, 2, 3. And then your facing movements have changed a little bit. When you're doing a right face, you're just simply going to make an L and close. Same with the left. You're going to move your left foot and close. So with that in your commands, the way it's going to flow again is just right, peace. 1, 2. Left, peace. 1, 2. And always make sure you come to a close with your feet, heels and balls of your feet closed against each other. So that's the extent of your color guard facing movements. All right, so position of attention with the rifle. Again, your feet are going to be closed. Left hand is going to be down at the position of attention. And you're going to want basically the heel of the rifle grounded against your right pinky toe. And the toe of the rifle, which is this part right here, you want that flush with the toes of your boots. So from the side, this is how it would look, and then you tip the rifle back against your pant seam. And you're going to be holding the rifle just like this. So, all right, so first position is transitioning from the position of attention to ceremonial at ease. The way it's going to flow is command will be ceremonial at ease. Count 1, you're going to take your right hand, tip the rifle forward to as far forward as you can reach it. At the same time, you're going to bring your left foot out to basically your parade rest. Left hand will move to the small of your back. Okay? And then count 2, you're going to draw the rifle across, put your hand over the barrel, and then flare. Pay special attention to how my hands are here. I'm actually forming a T. My fingers are not spread, because especially when you're in a blues uniform or against the stock of the rifle, you can really see that spread. So you're in colors, your thumbs are always tucked and your fingers are always closed. So this is my position right here, ceremonial at ease. My feet are shoulder width apart. Left hand is over the rifle. Right hand is grounded against the upper stock of the rifle. And I've got the rifle draped right across my right toe. So to come out of this, there's actually a series of commands. First, you're going to hear standby. Then you're going to hear colors. On colors, you're going to bring your right arm out to full extension with your hand flared, and you're going to match the angle of your rifle. So your arm is parallel to your rifle. So it's going to be standby, colors, 1, 2, 3. So what I just did was on count 1, I flared straight out. Count 2, returned to the rifle. Count 3, I rotate the rifle out and pin my left hand back to the small of my back. And then you're going to hear tench, hut, and you just close back to attention. Feet together, left hand pinned, rifle tipped back to your pant seam again. So to show those in real time, counting the movements, we're stand here, the command will be ceremonial at ease. 1, 2, I'm sorry. All right.
Okay, I'll just pull it out.
2 count. So it'll be ceremonial at ease. 1, 2. Yep. And then from there, it'll be standby, colors, 1, 2, 3. tench, hut, 1. So that's going to be how you transition in and out of ceremonial IDs. Next will be port arms. Port arms is a 2-count movement. On the command port arms, count 1, you're going to bring the rifle up. You see how I pinned my forearm against the upper stock here? I've got a good grip on the upper stock, pinned to the top of the rifle, and come straight to on these weapons you've got a groove on either side. That is where you always want your left hand on this weapon. Count 2, you're just simply going to complete port, come down to the pistol grip. So, with port arms on colors, the upper stock should be covering your left eye as you see it here, and the butt of the rifle should be right on the inside of my right thigh. And the weapon should be a fist width away from your upper body. So this is how your port arm should always look from the front. This is how it should look from the side. All right, from here you're going to need to know present arms. Present arms is a 3-count movement. So from there you're going to hear the command present arms. Count 1, you pin your left hand to your side. Count 2, you return to the stock and you give it a pop. Count 3, you're going to drop the rifle down to present arms. Now, with this, see how I've got a grip on the rifle? I've got my thumb curled under, and here, my hand is going to be right underneath where the bolt is here. So I've got my thumb turned in and my fingers flared. Everything is always flared, so from both sides, you've got a flare. You're actually only holding the rifle with your thumbs. So, the top of the rifle here is going to be parallel to your upper body. Again, fist width away from your body. Butt of the rifle is kicked out, and right here should be at eye level. So from the side, present arms is going to look as such. And get used to your rifle being straight in line with your body. You don't want the rifle cocked to the side at all. You want it straight right here. Okay? So to come out of this movement, you're going to go back to port arms. Port arms is a 2-count movement, and it's going to go as follows. Port arms. Count 1, you pin your left hand and rotate your rifle back to port with your right hand. Count 2, you simply close port. Again, left eye, right thigh. So this is back at port. From here, you're going to need to know order arms. Order arms initially is a 3-count movement, and it's going to go as follows. Order arms. Count 1, you come across the front of your rifle and you slap your upper stock with a flared hand. My thumb is going around the stock, so get used to this in doing your colors. So count 1, you slap your upper stock. Count 2, you're going to drop the rifle down to where basically the trigger guard is against your calf, and you're going to be flaring down. So you've got a grip of the rifle right here. All you're doing is pointing with this hand, and you're pointing straight at your thumb knuckle here. Again, flared hand, fingers together, thumb tucked, pointing right at that thumb knuckle. And then count 3, you're going to return the rifle to the position of attention while holding your arm in a flare. Your arm is going to be parallel to the ground. So right here should be parallel to the ground. You don't want it down like this. You don't want it up. Straight parallel to the ground. Okay? Then the command from here is going to be colors, ready, cut. It'll be a 2-count movement. Colors, ready, cut. Come straight out to your side into a fist, and all you're doing is rotating at the elbow. You don't want to pull your elbow out. Keep your elbow pinned to your side. Rotate out, and then down to attention. So in real time, what that's going to look like is order, arms. 1, 2, 3. Colors, ready, cut. 1, 2. Okay? Obviously, no counting in there. I'm just counting for the sake of making it easier to follow. So to run you through all those movements again here before we move to shoulders, from position of attention, you'll have ceremonial at ease. Be ceremonial at ease. 1, 2, and you just add a close. Got your hands flared in a T, hand over the barrel. I've got the toe of the rifle pulled against my right toe. Standing square. Out of here, it'll be standby. Colors. 1, 2, 3. Tench, hut. 1. Heart, hums. 1, 2. Again, right eye, or left eye, right thigh. Okay? Present, hums. 1, 2, 3. Again, I'm looking straight across the top of the barrel here. I've got my hand down by the grooves, and I've got my hand on the pistol grip. Top of the rifle is parallel to my body and a fist width away from my body. And I have the rifle resting on my thumbs with my hands flared. So, all right. Heart, hums. 1, 2. Remember, on that, you're going to pin and rotate on count 1, then return to port. Then order, hums. 1, 2, 3. Colors, ready, cut. 1, 2. All right. So now we're moving into shoulder movements. This will be for parade colors. Everything you just saw there is what you would actually use during indoor color presentations and indoor color postings. So with this, for your parade marches at baseball games, or if you're actually part of a parade procession, something like that, you'll actually be using your shoulder movements. So the rifle bearers on the far sides, they actually use their outside shoulders. So there's only one command called, and it's always called right shoulder arms. So the gunner on the left automatically knows they're going to go to left shoulder arms. But for training purposes, we're actually going to go through and use the command left shoulder arms. So, hey, did you need to come through? Okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. All right, so when you fall in for your parade colors, you're going to fall into position of attention. Then the person on the U.S. flag calling commands will call you to ceremonial at ease. Then once the parade's ready to go, there'll be standby colors, tench hut, and we'll be back at attention here. We aren't going to run in and out of ceremonial. So for right gunner on the command right shoulder arms, your steps are going to be as follows. You're at attention, right shoulder, hums. Count 1, you pull up as if you're coming to port. Remember, keep that forearm pinned against the rifle, grabbing it by the grooves here. Count 2, you're going to drop your hand down with your palm forward, and you're going to grip the butt of your rifle with your thumb over the top of the butt. So this is going to be count 2. Count 3, you're going to rotate the gun up right here, and your left hand is going to go into a flare. So to show that again, you're actually doing all of the work with your right hand, and you're just following with your left hand. So you're going to rotate and pick up. This is then with your next count, you're going to drop it into your shoulder. Now if you reach up and feel your collarbone, follow your collarbone out to where it ends and ties into your shoulder. Right beneath that, you've got a soft spot right there, right before the ball of your shoulder. That's where you want your weapon, your trigger guard sitting. So while I'm in shoulder arms, that is sitting literally right in that soft spot. Okay? So this is where you end up at. So to show that in real time, the right shoulder arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to hear colors ready cut. 1. You're just going to come straight down. Okay? All right. So to come out of here, if you're called order arms from here, the counts will be as follows. Count 1 is a little tricky. You're going to pick your rifle up. You're basically going to drop the rifle right down here. And then count 2, you're going to rotate and drop it into port. So count 1, you just literally, you got to really squeeze your rifle to keep control of it. You should be able to squeeze your rifle and balance it. That's something you're going to need to practice. So, but you'll bring it down here on count 1, count 2, drop it into port. Then count 3, you're coming straight up to the upper stock, down, and hold for colors ready cut. So to run through that in real time, right shoulder hums. 1, 2, 3, 4. Colors ready cut. 1. Order hums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Colors, ready, cut. 1, 2. All right, so to run through left shoulder, if you're on the left side, remember I'm going to call left shoulder arms here for training purposes. When you get out into the actual parade and you're actually practicing full-on parade colors, that's where you want to start getting used to left gunner going to left shoulder off of right shoulder arms. So, but for left shoulder arms, it's kind of a jumbled mess. They messed with the manual of arms to make it the same count as right shoulder. So it's going to be as follows. Left shoulder, arms. Count 1, same thing, you pull up into port, forearm pinned, then you're going to complete port. For a second count, again, left eye, right thigh. Now here, you are going to count 3. You're going to basically take your right hand and place the weapon in that soft spot again. But at the same time, you're going to follow with the flared hand. So you're going to come up here. This is what count 3 will look like from the side. I'm not doing anything with this hand other than just following the rifle up. Okay, then count 4. This is where you run things together a little bit. At the same time, you're going to bring your left hand down and grab the butt and pull out into a flare with your right hand. Then it's going to be colors, ready, cut. 1. So, to show that in real time, left shoulder, hums. 1, 2, 3, 4. Colors, ready, cut. 1. All right, so to come out of that to order arms, it'll be as follows. Order, hums. 1, 2. You're just pulling down to port. Then 3, 4, 5. Colors, ready, cut. 1, 2. So to talk you through that, count 1, you're going to reach up and grab the grip. Count 2, you just simply take the gun out of shoulder with your right hand and return to port with your left hand. Then it's just a standard order arms after that. 3, 4, 5. Colors, ready, cut. 1, 2. So show those in real time. Left shoulder, hums. 1, 2, 3, 4. Colors, ready, cut. 1. Order, hums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Colors, ready, cut. 1, 2. Now you're going to need to know how to go in and out of present from your parade. If you're in parade colors at, let's say, a baseball game, they're going to play the national anthem once you're out on the field. So we're going to cover right shoulder to present, left shoulder to present, and then back into them as well. So if you're in right shoulder and you get called to present arms, again, getting that in the soft spot, it's going to be present, hums. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just right down into present. So, again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then going back up to right shoulder, it's going to be present, right shoulder, hums. 1, pin and rotate again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then colors, ready, cut. 1. So run through that one more time in real time. Present, hums. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right shoulder, hums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Colors, ready, cut. 1. All right. So from left shoulder, we're going to go into present. So it'll be present, hums. 1, 2, 3. Okay? You're actually going to beat right shoulder into present arms by 1 count. So you're here at present. Now going back up to left shoulder, be left shoulder, hums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your same count coming out, your 1 count early coming to present arms. So a couple of things on shoulders real quick I should have covered initially is angle of your rifle. Your elbow should be pinned to your ribs. You don't want to be out like this. You don't want to be pulled in carrying like this. You should be at a relaxed forearm with a grip, elbow pinned into your side. And it'll give you this angle every time when you've got that trigger guard grounded right in there. So on right shoulder again, you're in that soft spot, got your elbow pinned in, got a grip on the rifle, and you're carrying it the same way. All right, so real time with no counts, this is how your movement should look once you're prepared. Stand at attention, ceremonial at ease. Standby, colors. 10-inch hut, part, hums. Present, hums. Part, hums. Order, hums. Colors, ready, cut. Right shoulder, hums. Colors, ready, cut. Present, hums. Right shoulder, hums. Colors, ready, cut. Order, hums. Colors, ready, cut. Left shoulder, hums. Colors, ready, cut. Present, hums. Left shoulder, hums. Colors, ready, cut. Order, hums. Colors, ready, cut.